What's going on, y'all? What it is? So let's go ahead and slide on this topic, and I promise not to take too much of your time. I just wanted to come on here and talk about a couple of things. So on last night rather, it seems as though B.Sure posted a cryptic message on his Instagram story, and a lot of people are trying to figure out who it is. Now, I'm going to go ahead and say before I read what he posted on his Instagram story that he's talking about Diddy. That's what I think. But again, it's fair to say that he didn't mention Diddy's name. So anyway, this is what B.Sure posted.
I don't know who this is for, but I hear God saying, you will not have to explain who you are.
And the caption read, when you desperately thought that no one in the world was listening because they ran the most expensive PR campaign to silence you, set you up, terrorize, and you predicted they'd attempt to block your lungs from breathing. While you were in that forced deep sleep, God says, be still, son. They will finally hear you when I instruct their ears to listen, and they begin to believe from the truth you've spoken all along, before coma, after coma, 2012 through 2023. All right, so you guys just heard all of that, and it was definitely a cryptic message, and I just believe that this was a message that was talking about Diddy and a little bit of Kim Porter, and I believe that he's onto something here. Now, a lot of people are losing their minds all over social media because they want this man to go ahead and name names. Well, let me just say this. Al knows what the hell he's doing. He's a grown man. And trust and believe me, Al will connect the dots for all of us whenever he's ready. We have to somehow normalize not rushing people into talking about the private aspects of their lives just because you want the tea. Because at the end of the day, what's good for that person doesn't be taken into consideration by people who are just looking for entertainment. And this is not entertainment. I told you guys a long time ago, this is some real serious stuff. Now, I know a lot of people will ask the question like, why would you post something if you're not going to name the names? Guys, relax. Just take it as a warning for what's to come in 2024, okay? Now, another thing that I want to add, and if this video were to find B.Sure, I just want to say up front, bro, I'm not trying to disrespect you or your son, but I just have to say that I wish that his son Quincy had his father's back a little bit more than it appears. Because at the end of the day, it seems as though that just because Diddy adopted you, I've seen you speak out against your father and question his intellect, and I think it's disrespectful as hell. And it almost just comes across to me that Quincy is going to side with who has the most money. And I just want this brother to wake up and realize, man, you're going to regret some of these things that you have said against your father when dirt is packed to his face. And I know that some of the things that Quincy has said was probably fueled by Diddy. You know, Diddy is the master manipulator here. But at the end of the day, that's your father. You know, just gravitate towards your father while he's here, man, and show some love. That's all I'm saying, man. No harm, no foul. But anyway, let's move along. So I want to talk about this messy situation that's going down with DJ Akademiks. For those of you who don't know who he is, I really don't know. I just think he has a large YouTube following and things of that nature, Twitch following, and he's always doing interviews and things like that. So a lot of people know who he is. I never really followed the cat, seen clips here and there, and that's about it. Now, with all of that said, I'm not going to downplay his success. He has been successful. He's rich. So he's done a very good job at whatever he does. Now, there's a woman coming out saying that she was AR'd by DJ Akademiks and some of his friends, and these accusations have definitely set the internet ablaze. So what I want to do right here is play you guys a clip. Now, I want you guys to keep in mind that DJ Akademiks just started talking about this situation out of the blue. And this is way before this woman even said anything about what went down. So in my mind, I'm thinking that DJ Ak wanted to beat this woman to the punch and put his version of the story out because he knew what was coming. That's how it came across to me. So I'm going to play this audio, and then I'm going to play her response, and then I'll be right back.
They raided my house because, so there was a woman that came to my house. That woman claimed she was sexually assaulted. Not by me, by other people. One day I'm like, I tell my yo, I want to get drunk today, and my Antonio Brown invited me to a pool party. I tell my drive my cars. I say, yo, drive my car. I'm about to get drunk. That's how you know I'm definitely about to get drunk, because I'm like, yo, I'm telling you. Anyway, I go to the party. There's a girl texting me that I haven't seen in a year. She said she want to come through. Cool. I said, whatever. Yo, we're going to leave the party around 8, blah, 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 blah. You can come through. I'm going to send you a lift. I come home. Yo, I'm so drunk. I ain't drive my own car. I walk upstairs to where my master bedroom's at, and I fall out. This is why y'all going to see what the lesson is in this. Yo, I just pass out. I forgot I Ubered to my crib. I forgot, drunk. 4 a.m. comes. Remember, I'm at my crib at 9. 4 a.m. comes. I'm knocked out. 4 a.m. comes. My homie, I never see the girl. I never see her. My homies wake me up on some shit. Yo, act. We leaving. I'm like, oh, like, I'm up type shit. I've been sleeping. They're like, yo, lock the door because we're leaving. I said, leaving? They're leaving at like 4 or 5 a.m. I bet. I go lock the door. Then they say to me when I'm locking the door, they say, oh, by the way, that girl you invited, yo, she down there at the other end of your house in the guest bedroom. I look at them and I said, what girl I invited? They leave. I walk down the hallway. I remember saying like, what was y'all doing when I was sleeping type? It was like, oh, we were just having fun, blah, 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 blah. Now, granted, this is a girl who I've been dealing with for a couple of years. I've messed with her for years. I go on my camera. I go to my DVR. I'm looking what's going on. Gang, this is facts, and I'm not trying to make her look crazy, and I'm not trying to put her in no type of weird position. This is reality. Brother, this is a girl who I've been dealing with for like 2 years on and off. We not steadily, like we were like, you know, hang out, not really hang out, not really hang out. You feel me? She's actually like a really good girl. Like she's a girl who kind of gives like really nice energy, like not one of them like red type children, like not to disrespect her either. When I look at my camera in the morning, gang, the shorty was getting like, I don't even like, she was getting trained by my two mans, like on my pool deck the night before when I'm sleeping. That's what happened. Couldn't believe it. I'm like, what? I invited you over here. I paid the lift was like $200. Nigga, she lived, I don't even want to say where she lived. I'm like, what? How could you come to my joint and get trained by my mans while I'm sleeping?
I look crazy right now, but I'm not going to stand here and let this man continue to lie about me. That's not what happened, Akademiks. You know that that's not what happened. And for you to pretend that you didn't do anything, that I just went to your house and I'm just some like we didn't know each other for 2 years. You tried to save yourself after your friends assaulted me. Whether or not you got drunk or not, I know that when you woke up, you were on top of me too. You me too, and a test kit was done. You know what? I'm gonna come back with my own story. This what you wanted, you're about to get it. I've been quiet for way too long.
All right, so you guys just heard all of that. Now, a lot of people all over social media is questioning the fact that if she had an R kit done, then why didn't the hospital actually turn it over to the authorities? And I want you guys to know that you can have the exam done, but you don't have to report a crime, and you can just have that evidence on you to use at a later date. Now, there's a very disturbing video that's going around all over social media, and I'm just going to show you the video, but I'm going to mute the sound. If you want to see the video and hear the sound, you can go to my Instagram page at Carolina Crush TV and hear the full audio along with the video, right? But it shows Akademiks actually up and walking around while this alleged R was taking place by his two homeboys. Now, you heard a woman screaming in the background. I can't tell you if this is this particular woman that's making these claims, but you heard a woman screaming, and I decided to mute the mess. And like I told you guys, to go to my Instagram so you can hear the full audio or whatever the case may be, but the screams get louder and louder, and it's really heartbreaking. Whoever this lady is, something is happening to her. Now, people are saying that this is the lady that you just saw in the clip screaming, and you can clearly see DJ Akademiks up and walking around. And so he claimed that he was asleep. So if this is the alleged clip from when that incident took place, it really shows that Akademiks was not asleep and he's lying. So like I said, this video that's circulating with this woman in the background screaming, again, we don't know if this is the same woman in the clip. That's what the internet is saying, but it's just deafening. It's so loud. It sounds like she's fighting, begging, and pleading, And it's just sad. It's just sad. But anyway, guys, I want to hear what you think. Drop down in the comments and let a brother know what you think about everything that was discussed in this video. I hope you guys are enjoying your New Year's Eve. Drink responsibly and be safe. I want everybody, each and every one of you, to be able to wake up tomorrow safe and sound, all right? So Happy New Year to everybody in advance and have a blessed day. Peace.